We is here. We is playing Valhalla. It is time for day 3. I like the playlist I have for now. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Huh, everything alright? It's alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. Just a little too loud for me. There we go. That's better. It's alright as it can be, considering we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork's filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building? That's some me shit to do. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway. Find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just, who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. I like her ears. Actually, no, I like her twin tails. The loops. Give me the loops. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Age and mix. There we go. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, say Miss Stella. I'm Stella Hoshi. It's a pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this year last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave with people who return it at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Says as much of a girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So does she recommend you this place, or we're meeting here today? I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on the glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? I like Stella now. She cute. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this Starlight signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Heard she even opened with a new version of Shine Spark. So vexed I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version? Yes, I heard a leak from the event. Felt more... how do you put it? Hot-blooded? I see. She definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was safe. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in the memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. I feel like I remember reading this one. Wait. I think it's that one? The Piano Man? Or it's the one that has like everything in it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Piano Man. I read. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Perfect, I had it right. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It's about my eyes, isn't it? No, it's not, or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. You're a cat boomer? What is a cat boomer? Did you go through the procedure because of disease or because of the VAD? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. Hold up, cat girls are cat girls in this universe because of diseases? Let's go. Tragic, but I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. Sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink much outside of the canned beer. But the colors, the stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection. I've been slowly growing it. It's a little hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. Got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily there was a building with emergency stairs nearby that I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. Suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, no. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. Like a drink that was... You're at it again, huh? You and your cryptic orders always leave us with weird stuff. Hey, I only expect the best from whoever serves me. You need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. We'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better when it's... It's say you're dumb. Don't worry, you'll see. Name. Fringe weaver. Let's do 2 double fringe weavers. Age, mix 2, 3, and I got 2, mix 2, 3, I've got 2 fringe weavers, 2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh yeah, here. Okay, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. This helmets cost money, you know? Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Won't be able to find. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? Say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. With all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, people started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Oh, everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. Order from the higher-ups. Tell me something, if somebody came after me, you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... Aw, she likes say. I'll take something to I'll take something to protect myself. I'll be prepared for anything. That make you feel safer? Maybe. Tell you what. Sorry, hold on. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream, so that way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle's here to pick me up. You coming, say? Now I'll stay here just a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. Means she cares about you. Never doubted. Say, does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby. I must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and the anarchist groups trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on. I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu's Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, kinda worries me though, because I really like my job. I guess similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager. I was picked because he trusted me. He said, "You're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message. It's its intention that counts." Wow, your boss is kind of a dick. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing the other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. I love Dawn Approaches. This one's good. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. Dorothy, no. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. Blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's fill that motherfucker up with Karmatrine. Aged. Mix. Blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 3. Let's serve those 2 fairies. This is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? Just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. This girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice existence. So if you invited me to a drink, it's because you found me cute and that's the extent of it. I believe you. Thank you. Say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you the ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the Lilum with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. The most important thing, your hands. Ooh, what about them? I don't know how modded your body is under the clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries. Model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any parts of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue. If I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I wanna know, though, why go through with that upgrade? Girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I wanna be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? Reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. Tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regularly used, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Thought she was gonna take me away. Well, try more. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive, and also it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Okay, anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. You fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. Not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. There's someone you know who won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh, boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. This definitely gives me more insight on you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah. For some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. Can't remember exactly, but something fell inside. I tried to retrieve it. Just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Yeah, clever solution. That brings me to a random thought. Incident. The helmet yesterday. Many times you got your foot got stuck on something for stomping it? Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Ow. Then there was an incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Oh god. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing on work today. Happy not birthday. I've got $2,000 right now. Let's buy a couple cheap things. Let's go with... Okay, is there anything under 500? 500. There we go. Return. I bought a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's the alcohol collection. The slut shirt. Love that. There we go. Let's see. Go ahead and save real quick. I just want to close a couple things real quick. Alright, there we go. Let's go to work. Good evening. Hello. Oh shit, gunfire. Seems like you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really, it sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? I did today. Yeah, well. See, sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. It's a firecracker. Oh, boss. Firecrackers? Yep, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. Managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual mega Christmas firecrackers. It sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever, this isn't a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least, not amongst yourselves. Alright, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey! Right? Dawn Approach is the one I like. Let's start with that one. And then switch them around. Time to make strengths and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl named Rickens and Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever you're talking about. Nothing at all. Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender, not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof I might have the info you desperately need? Well, And second, you're not gonna get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged that badly? Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you think $80 is really enough? You can do almost nothing with $80, not even enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course, you want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay then, get me a drink, but keep it under $80. We're just gonna... Under $80. Gut punch. It's just gonna be a gut punch. 1, 2. Oh, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Aged. 2, 3, 4. Mix. 2, 3. Boom. Serving. Here. Okay then, do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said... Maybe. Maybe not. Turns out it's maybe not. You're the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So I need to spend more. I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order is right, isn't it? I guess. So are you looking for that girl, mister? Va11-Ha11a. Art Va11-Ha11a. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. I said defective. He's a detective. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. She's half of the so-called reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with instructions and paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with the local going-ons. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think about anything right now. Most conversations you hear in here aren't very rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events, at least not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it, what kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the streets? What kind of film noir world do you think we live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't. I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of my time. And here I thought all that noise BATC bars had made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll just have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Oh, hi, Marinator, how are you? Simple enough. He's some asshole detective. A grizzly temple. 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Let's double it. He doesn't get a choice, he's getting a double. All blended. Yeah, no, he's just some shitty detective. There you go. Here. Okay then, this is gonna be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. Only good thing I've heard about is the girl who threw herself off the roof at a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it was totally made up. Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? Appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name the Harbingers wasn't used. No, Glitch City outlets reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. Even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. Yeah, he's kind of terrible. So I gave him a miserable voice. So you're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it. He can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? Or if you'll notice the glass that the idol signed. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple days ago? Dealing with messy interns? Par for course, I guess. I see, that's... Gunshot! Oh wait, that was Gillian. Gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! What do you think that sound just now was? Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. I heard there were gang spats going on. Maybe they took a conflict here. Which means gunshots. If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've gotta go. Seems like coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really? I just have different needs. There will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. I hate him. Please don't come again. Gangs then? Unlikely, this is unicorn territory. They've always been neutral, important third party in other gangs' deals. The who, what? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. Left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I see. Guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now. It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of VR experience modeled after yours truly. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crapple bar that smells like dog urine. The sign says no solicitors. You are correct. Excuse me. But no matter. Tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny. Where is he really? Right in front of you. Anime was a mistake. Hello, fellow youngsters. I miss short-haired streaming Chan. Okay. Hey, you. The pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way. No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy scantily clad girl jiggling around all the place? You're telling me that you two dressed like fucking waiters are bartenders here? Yup. Seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. There is. Yeah, just take your top off. No. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how traffic goes. Again, no. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? I'm about to beat your ass, little girl. Is that piercing glare a no? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. And it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I even find a nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. That's not a concrete answer. I need a binary yes or no answer. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know, give me a drink. A big one, the nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please. It's like my brain shut down. Sure. Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. Let's go, I think it was... Unbearable. Oh, and there's one... This. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks and mixed. Cali comp dying over instead over there? Yeah. Alright. Here. Alright then, cheers. I don't think you should chug it down so quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep. Okay, I've decided I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Yeah, you're being seen by an average of 2. So, how do you feel? Make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Sci-Fi Toy Company. And company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah. Wow, awesome. Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from Augmented Reality was here. Augmented I was here for the last 3 nights in a row. That perfumed chauvinistic bastard. Huh, there's that word again. Just some other day, someone from the Augmented I interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit, like who I was, what I did, future plans, and inspirations. The one that interviewed me was the small, meek girl with glasses. Oh, hey. Small, meek girl with glasses, huh? She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. Enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there? Sure. This signature, is this Kira Miki's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out, really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've got to get a meeting with her. She seemed actually willing, but she's always busy. Very nice girl, actually. She seemed to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it! I knew she was nice! Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shines! I'm not even doing that. I find myself singing in the shower all the time. Those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said, but I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? Fuck no. Pretty please? No. Party Cooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. One thing that'd make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB. Who told? Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? It's $3,600 a year, fuck off, yeah. Especially after super chats and shit. Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh yeah. Yeah, the whole totally getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called Bad Touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Coming right up. Let's give her a big bad touch. Alright, double bad touch coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. On the rocks and mix. You and me, yeah baby, we ain't nothing but mammals, so here you go. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine, I can pour it in a bit of that if you want. No, not that. Such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the waters by at least 3-fold. Don't you have anything like that? Nope. I'll just have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home. Jesus Christ. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR in adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of VR experience with a model based on moi. What's the deal with that VR experience? Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing of the model a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year free premium membership and a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's NND? Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. It's MMDs. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. Because the realization dawned on me that it was just MMDs. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see those people. But they're still there, you know. Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? Not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? Nah. Ooh, I'm sleepy. A religious vow? What? You're not gonna tell me you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened, sorta. Oh, come on. No epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher along the line? Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. That's a problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my stream. Then you probably shouldn't have that premium membership at $99 a month. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell me about yourself, Miss Bartender. Well, yes. Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. It was a DRK S0L, a really old Leyland model. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so it wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know? The only Lilim I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. Like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh man. Guess he felt bad about burning someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell off while we were talking. Before he left, he said, if you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend. Bravo. Bravo. Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. Okay. So what happened to the finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna have to heat this up even if I have to do it myself. I need to drop a cow in here, Miss Bartender. Get me drunk. I don't care how. Just do it. Boy, let's... Yeah, 1 AMF month. It would be perfect, but I don't know what the in-game equivalent is. I think it'd probably be... I don't know, let's find... Optional Karma Train. Oh, where's the one that's like 1 and 9? This one. as much karma train as you can put in it. Oh shoot, I forgot to age it. Reset. 1, 2, age. Fill this bitch up with some karma train. There we go. So, lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, palms sweaty, damn it, I was gonna make the arm spaghetti joke, but she made it first. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get it on with the lewd stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that, I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, but your behavior makes me think that your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Ah, please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is going to be a success. Can I ask something? Finally. What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? I guess it is kind of redundant. As you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Huh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous. It's a feeling that neither alcohol or sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 and see what happens afterwards. God damn it, she's shilling herself again. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you hereby... Yeah, get fucked. That's not how that works at all. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to use your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't really recall their faces. But learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. Ugh, this is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for quite some time now. Yeah, I would... How long? A week. A week? Weeks are one with 30 days, right? I'm totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. There's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me. Should I call a cab? And we're squeaking her up. Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Save. Back. It's now safe to keep playing. Actually, while I'm at this, I'm gonna run, do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. I didn't actually wanna. I like what I have here. All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Oh, we're giving value fresh anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it. Oh, welcome back. Could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time I came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it sounds like dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers. See, those sounds have been going on all night, and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we're not here to discuss that. We're here to... who's he? Gillian. Nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyways, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell, I'll have beer too. 2 beers coming right up. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix. Got 1 beer. That's double. Mix. Here. Thanks, but this might be too much. I'll take care of anything you don't drink, don't worry. Tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't really have that many regulars, so it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone do that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. Pardon me. I don't know how many are in the channel though, still. I see. So, there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What'd you do? Paint a graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt? God, I wish I did that at Sora. What was her name? She was an English teacher. Failed me my sophomore year on purpose. Said I plagiarized literally everything we did, even if it was in class. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. Sure, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. I gave everyone the courage to speak out. So how's stuff at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That company name rings a bell. It's a textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh god. Her. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her in here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyways, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. These designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'm still handling the spear, I'm fine. You're such a wuss. I'll have a Zen Star, please. Sure. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just mixed. Zen Star. Thank you. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before? Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons that you only understand? Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm just gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential and I'm not gonna let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. It's also one time she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she's got good hearing. Now that I think about it. You have a hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based on just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have a habit of trying to guess someone's behaviors based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What do you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. All the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts or something was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said, like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much into it. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Ugh. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then 2 strong drinks, manly drinks, I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. Alright. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Fill the rest with this. Age. Mix. And we'll do it again. Gotta give everybody the doubles. Aged. And mix. Serve. Here. Now drink. Oh, man up, you'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you and it's just a reveal is all a prank. Jill? First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year asked me out. Saturday morning I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It's all some prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, Worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather I saw it coming. I knew the guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happened I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Agreed. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah. These are situations where you should stop me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins been hitting on me the past couple days. If there was somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she'll probably put her cousin up to it just as a practical joke. I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me the most. Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. Girl Scouts taught you how to waterboard? Honey, I need to get in that. Sell cookies and waterboard? But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button? Oh, yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late, we should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet and antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you the bunny's late. Whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Should we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Didgeridoo tutorial? Dana, you were strange. Hello, Jill. Ah, Stella, you're here for another drink today? Marinator. I like her so far. Cat girl. Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. I thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say, thanks. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after someone tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh god, say! I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Rainbow Puke? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just blended. Bam. 1 Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts always seem poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR. Can't believe I'm myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. Guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? Heard that supersonic drone was going to go on tests and lost course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. This isn't an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days. Always comes back unscathed, though. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time the bank's been closed like that, but something's off about this. Off? No. I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she's gonna be at that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens in clients, but... Never mind, you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer, let's keep it simple. Sure. Not ice. We don't put ice in beer. Anyone who does should be murdered on the spot. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. It actually did. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. Egyptians used a really thick, almost bread-like beer to keep their workers drunk and full during, heavy times of labor. And then obviously going into the medieval era, it was easier to brew beer than it was to make fresh, clean water. So honestly, humanity's been drunk more than it's been sober throughout its history. Just of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped foster bonds and build faction alliances. Give enough time and enough beer, large societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself that's still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You'll still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point and a strange topic change. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Well, imagine talking to your real self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios just to see how they develop. Guess it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with an illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive in here instead of living in a place where there's no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain upload. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner it would effectively kill the person. Didn't the Major have multiple copies of herself? If you're talking about Motoko Kusanagi, yes, technically. It used words burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted and broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. Then yeah, technically she's got depends on what you're watching or reading. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking with you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. All done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo, isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She's been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. What's Mega Christmas? What's the difference between Mega Christmas and normal Christmas? She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Huh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. You have parents? I mean, I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? Got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth. I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I wish I had a kotatsu. I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and heater might not be enough. The Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing. Oh, I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Flawless. Perfect. I did a good job. Get a nice wall pattern or something. Thank you, boss. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Okay. Shop. Oh no! Okay, cool, I do have enough money. I thought I didn't have enough money. Alright. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. How do I use the nano camo? For what's a nano camo? Something live things up in this room. Oh, cool. I can play minigame. Alright. Yeah, what is the nano camo? Where is it? Oh, duh, right here. I didn't even see that. Sure. Back. Customize. There we go. Costs. Can I at least see what it'll look like? $10,000 for that one? Alright, well, that's cool. We'll save up for the $10,000 one. Save. You got beat up by a cop. Sorry, I'm not reading these out loud. I'm just kind of doing a quick scroll through. Okay. Well, I think we can go to work. Probably gonna do maybe another day and a half. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. What are you? I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. The streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford not to come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar is used impending closure as a means to get their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What'd you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. The girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. Do you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Huh? Huh? Where am I? Oh, right. Oh, this shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear's in place. And neither my pants or my... panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. My neck would hurt having slept at a bar for 16 hours. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello, guys and gals. A streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Honestly, same. Well, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? Client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. Some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Here. Alright. You gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Let's see. Let's drop you, add you. Drop Drive Me Wild, add Troubling News. Drop everything that'll be okay, add all systems go. Trying to, what one did I do on this page? My 10 maneuvers, there it is. Do Neo Avatar. Starpierce Dark, let's go for that. Dawn Approaches, I'm not getting rid of. I like that one a lot. Digital Drive we have, let's go for Neon District. Karma Train Dream, I like that name. Oh, I get a new song too, actually. Where is it? Meet staff. I think that's fine. We'll do this for a while. Time to serve mix and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. Yet the music in this game bops. Just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was record-breaking jinx. Oh, welcome to Va11-Ha11a. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 10 karma trains. Not ice aged. 2, 3. Here you go. Nice, yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. I should have figured as much. You can drink and eat. I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something, Miss Taylor? Call me Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person... Oh, you have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You're a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. No, as soon as I saw it, I thought of Fallout New Vegas DLC? I think that was the one. Yup, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brain jars into this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Sorry, yawning. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? Uh, it's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with promotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? You're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point there was not much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. One double beer coming up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. Disagree. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up somewhere else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him into a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. The body, I'm telling you, is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did it feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite the shock, actually. Didn't last too long though. I was never too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know, the downside to this body is I can't get drunk. You want to call that a downside? If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. No. Why though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain is a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but... yes and no? You would think you'd want the body to be able to get drunk so that you could test the brain during that time? I don't know. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Oh, Alma? Where's the courtesies one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Va11-Ha11a, what can I get you? Welcome to Va11-Ha11a, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Ah! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor? Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? Guess if Jill's the bartender, don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I will pay for your next drink then. What'll you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Cobalt. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can double this. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Taylor, you're a tall glass of water, Alma, and I just love moisture. Marinator, no. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I have to go. Thank God, I don't want to do your voice anymore. I'll leave you lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Yeah, Alma's family really strict or something? Not particularly, no. Why? The other day you started mumbling something about numbers not caring about what you do. About a 27 not caring if you have the Catholic wedding or not. Oh god, it's not the numbers thing. Yeah, my family isn't strict per se, but my mom can be really abrasive. To her, the fact that I'm this old and not married or pregnant is a sign that I'm never gonna have kids. Never mind the fact that she already has 3 grandkids. I love her, but she can be, well, if... yeah, I kinda get it. You also said the words, I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't gonna stand for it. After talking about some 8th grade teacher. God, I hated that conversation. Yeah, that. Back when my body started developing, I got really shy. At some point, something snapped within me. I wasn't feeling shy anymore, I felt powerful. My body felt like a new toy to me, and I was gonna make sure to use it. Stop. Of course, there was 2 problems with that idea. I was a teen, a horny teen, and I was surrounded by horny teens. I'm not even ashamed, I still stand by the core moral I held back then. One of those memories you look back and become terrified of how reckless you were. And I could have gotten pregnant, or worse. At that age, I was always dressed in black and obsessed with occultism. The worst I remember being was the butt of other kids' jokes. Well, you know how the old adage goes. Don't compare your life to others, you don't know what they've been through. No, I wasn't comparing. I just wanted to see if some of that self-esteem would have helped me back then. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention, I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's making it really big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. Didn't think about that when she marrying a guy she'd only known for 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there's that one time it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. It seems he was her friend's brothers or something. We went for a couple times and invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe you wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But honest to God, I can't understand why you thought it'd be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for a wedding night just for sex? Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. Gift? What did you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Kasike? Huh, what an interesting name. What does it mean? Kasike is the name of the chieftain and it's the native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Should give her a rum. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom's a violinist, so she's always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood is quite uneventful. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kind of said that's it one day and stopped. About cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon oreille glacée est plein d'anglais. What's that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. Je parle français. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. It'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. Kinda lucky, you know. All of my mom's side of the family lives here. Chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? Wondering if your family's ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. It sounds like something someone would say to sound bartender sounds sophisticated. Isn't that literally what it is? See? I mean, hacker's a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, if they need security, I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking the bases to retrieve info or like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker's not the best term to use. Yes. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. I don't know. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job, sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I had Sudoku or crossword with me. At some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. Felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. There are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack stuff from different angles, and it's something that always evolving. The whole point of everything is strength and security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. Puzzle I like to help make harder at that. Didn't think about it that way. It is less actionable than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Classy. Classy and sweet. Here we go, Brantini. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Aged, mixed. Here. Bravo, you made me very happy. Woohoo, I guess. You know, sometimes I feel like you know me better than all the guys I've been with. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with. We're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating, no night stands on the other hand? Why do that? Why go through so many people? It's not like I take every guy I see to bed. What do you take me for? You know what I mean. Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe they just get lonely. There's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. Really? What made it stop? Reasons. What does it tell me? Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me. Huh? Why? Can't I stay in here, away from the cold? I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know. Why not just say, please come and let's keep talking in the back of the bar? You got the message. Now come. Guide me then. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Cold. I don't need to change that. Sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine, yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? Could also just be a very nice crackhead though. Boy, I wish our crackheads were nice here in Seattle. So, are you gonna tell me? What? Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that? Started working here. I don't know, after I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Maybe I was just lonely. Aw, how cute. I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed. You're gonna burn the bed with that. Yeah. If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. You left me thinking though, what's your thing, your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpower fetish of sorts. You want to feel totally swayed by someone, have consensual yet forceful sex with your partner. Did I hit bullseye? You have quite the imagination, girl. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. You dislike my presence so much. Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Optional. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Age. Mix. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Marinator, yes. I mean, no. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. Nice, the pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing, I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. You just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. You knew that was coming, didn't you? I blurted that out before I read it, so it's just... Oh, okay. It was a success. Okay, then let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There's been a couple occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarms. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all security protocols and I look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for a password itself. I see. When I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there's a couple ways. I can use pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. The usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. God damn it. Oh, hack me, like you've never hacked anyone before. Huh? Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Huh? Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, You'd make millions. Horny Lilimar, unexploited market. Ah, I see. Looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It's just happened that he married my sister. Hey Dorothy, do you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. Street seems noisy. Oh, client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Oh, hi Nils. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What'll you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to mean sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. We're gonna go and serve him the 17th drink on the menu. A Piano Man. Two, 3, 5, 5, 3. Yep. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 17 shots of vodka coming up. Honestly, what I would do. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it wasn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Oh, right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and I saw this place was called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors. The wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets. The lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to the mundane affair. Oh. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. You're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. Plenty of mammals kill their own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. I hate this man. But going back on topic, do you even know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. This man came in already blasted if he thinks table isn't a word. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Huh?
Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the foundation of you and me.
It's 23.
What is?
Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17.
Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea.
Primal. Do you want anything else?
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat.
Okay. A plum fume. Here.
Oh, you didn't. Wait, you did.
Enjoy.
I'll drink some perfume.
You don't really have to.
Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death?
How?
What if we're already dead? Both of us.
What?
What tells you I even existed before I entered this door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room?
You're getting a little meta here. I think there's a fourth wall we shouldn't be breaking. I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters.
Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. Ah, the habanera has started. It means Twilight of the Gods, in German, by the way.
That hobbit...
Huh?
No, it doesn't.
Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order.
What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu's Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system, and I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zancanto on hand just in case. The metal bat with the nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say guild forum? Hopefully everything's better by tomorrow. Oh, I didn't get the flawless? Darn. Need something like this just for me. Rise and shine. Good morning. 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zybot's corpse president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly enough to subdue most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it's better than it was last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. Not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. Wonder if Say's okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I am back. Sorry, I'm hydrating for once. Ugh, give me a moment to get settled again. Sorry. Oh, Okay. That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. Grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer. Chill for a bit. Mostly thank you for supporting me. I don't have much to do anyways, so sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. Where's me a biz? The beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It's cold from time to time, but nothing the Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Alright, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when I was going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist, please have I have this hoodie from some time ago and it's too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? I don't know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use and it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think about it. How old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Cat. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. That's just 4. He's just wary of new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. I said, what? Good old Bosco, he kept intruders away better than any dog. I have a cat and a dog. Right. This picture isn't something you see every day. Meow. What, me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabriella, her sister. Huh, is this pic a recent or... Actually, that one's from 3 or 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what'd you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you usually don't see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a framed and printed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her her ex. Let's just say everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have some feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. Why ever pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressing to your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. God, this is getting way too sappy for me. I'm joking. I don't know, it felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. Been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. Just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. It'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Nothing now, please give that to me. Hello, alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? Drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell at the stores. Besides, the one at the bar is more of a double IPA, this one's more of a Pilsner. In English, please? This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. don't know, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with a... What was that liquid you used at the base? The name of the base liquid you used at the bar again? Nutriogenic dichometrical lightogenol, or NDL? We're gonna go with just calling that NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid that they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. Is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Yes, cornstarch. It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. I'll drink to that. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. You want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it just like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno, what with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible. I'm a boss in name only anyways. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me that you kept a poster of me in your room. Even more than that, you hung it in plain sight. I gave it to you as more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? It doesn't make you uncomfortable. Why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. Guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although, no one comes here anyway, so it's really pointless. What, no steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. Different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait. You talked about the poster and compared to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4-ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. Found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Huh, I see. It's quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, scratching as much as he could. I just want to chug that beer. There. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it. I threw the water over the dogs. They ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. First I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart. He ended up staying. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh, shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh, anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. Wonder if Gil's alright. You were worried about him? You could sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he didn't say, or he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him up for what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me, you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. That blonde titty hacker, I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Jill, you're drunk. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she's got a hot bod, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. And I'm not sure I'm not. I mean... Those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. How she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but she takes it with such childish excitement. Kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird. You think? Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72, the social interactions model or something. Lilum get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies, so if they're fulfilling their main purpose. So, guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social situation. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? We expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julian and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Juliana? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. Had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to lunchboxes. Didn't help that it was one of the shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from green vanity. It's Sailor Moon. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and it still found solace in trying to be a role model. While the main character wasn't a kid, Juliana was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty and standards of body image, challenging as fuck. Oh, you got excited there. That's the problem. Back then I was obsessed with it, Jules. Sang the songs, dressed like her, I even recited whole chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I got to middle school. What a surprise, twins are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of a show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of a shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was. Went on to become who I am today. The less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D. Yes, I don't mind anything as long as it's cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now? I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. Stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating on, with me or on me. I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying to not become. Not become stable? It's this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated, he started being physically ill. Not only that, last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know? Not you two. I envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine, it's just... It all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position, was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night. Get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking about what kind of clothes you can put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about what your circle of friends. What kind of people do you having it. Keep in mind you're included in the circle too, so any insults you hurl will be applied right to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? Got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Va11-Ha11a. And if you thought this city was dangerous... Oh, speaking of, Nirvana is the next game in this series that's in production right now, apparently. I looked it up the other day. You should see what people she has to deal with out there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. Anne means it's an annex to another business. What else should she do out there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building somewhere else and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi, I should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? Done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. Been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones who want to hurt me. What about you? Guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. It felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. You said wrestler, I'm more interested in what corporate mascot. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friends since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit and refuses to go out. You know, he's a cat. Yeah, a cat's fine too, you know. Boss. Hey, boss. How did you lose your V-card? V what? You know, your V-card, your first time, your deflowering. Oh, that, well... I'm legally bound not to disclose that information. Does that mean you lost it? Can't disclose that information. Come on, just give me a hint or... Jill, bad things will happen for everyone if that info is revealed in any way. Alright, sheesh. I'll only say this, the whole thing is related to my mechanical arm. Dang. Great, now you're just teasing me. Any reason you want to know that? Well, everyone's first time is always a mess, but I've always wanted to know if it was as messy of a time as mine. What happened? Well, I got all lovey-dovey with my first boyfriend, and when we both got naked, when I saw his dick, I just started laughing. What? Got nervous? Nervous? No, I just find dicks funny. They're funny. They have a sack attached to them and they grow. They're just stupid meat rods. God, I can't believe I'm voice acting this. I hate myself. So how did your boyfriend react? He went flaccid from the laughter and it just shrunk and went limp. I had to work it out for a bit so I could control my laughter, but it's so hard. They're just so stupid. Stupid meat rods. Jill? They had to move her back inside before she catches a cold. Nils, no. It's snowing in the city. Marinator, no. It's literally just the two of you here. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have $8,000. Boss left the hoodie anyway. Must be that one in the back. I have 1,600 right now. I think we wait. I'm gonna make sure I have that AK set aside first. Nice. Alright. Well, that wasn't really a work day, so I'll do another half day at least. Go to work. Evening. Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving for so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyways, I'm glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess? What, are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass, but remember there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose, at least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right though, you shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey boss, why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partially because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I mean, I look cute in oversized hoodies. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Fair. Right. Boss, about last night. I think I said one too many things, and, so what? Drunk pants are something you see every day. It's not like I'm gonna think less of you because of it. Lax, if anything, I feel closer to you after seeing you so wasted. Oh. So yeah, don't give it much thought. Stupid meat rods. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Nothing. Let's go. Are you okay? Your face is red. I'm fine. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss! Some Brian guy's looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll, you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. Weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... Guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handling I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Bryan? Let's go with the basics. Sugar Rush, please. Coming right up. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and let's get this regional manager drunk. All mixed. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of Sugar Rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar Rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. You can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh, they never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana's talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Va11-Ha11a got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? Saw on the news the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude illegal problems using BTC certified bars. BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through tons of paperwork first and giving criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set it up, it apparently has proven an effective method for laundering money. Where does Va11-Ha11a come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Va11-Ha11a. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would be closed every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess is spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This one is one of the few places I almost never receive complaints. Closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by acting as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Realistically, no? No, it ain't. Can I get you anything else? I remember the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Let's suplex Brian. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it a double. On the rocks and mixed. There. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a private driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert? Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang? Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. I see. Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah. If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. A top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me. Surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. Wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and give me a big beer, please. Sure, I'm on it. One, two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she's got my favorite character design so far. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say I had... Yeah, I figured as much. And the air is suddenly a lot heavier. And I could tell her everything will be alright, but that sounded a bit condescending. What's one do in this kind of situation? Pat the head. Maybe a joke? Now that'd be tasteless. You just try and say anything, at the very least you break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. Private detective, I take it? Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Art Von Delay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope? I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now. I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? Doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with the swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. Right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense, at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. No, hold on. We're gonna go expensive. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers and sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use business masks to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. With Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am sitting in a bar making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and I feel like you could use some. Oh, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. God damn, is it chilly outside? Oh, jeez. I'm back, huh? What would a kid like you know about a kid like that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, cat boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was a normal conversation. I see. I won't deny that Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by shiny new chain over our necks. Can't you see those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid like you to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know. And true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. Like, can you deny that the meddling of Zanbatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program started as making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lil prison. AI went rogue, transferred to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although that program has proven to reform many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. City also has a stronger economy. The Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. Honestly, same, Aaron. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies mean more people that will plant their feet on your face. It also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch also made a lot of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here, we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Don't sit there. Give me a Zen Star. Sure. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do, why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, there's still a luxury belonging only to the few. Which one is sore? even those can be accessed by everyone, are more like an improvement to the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes, though. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are those whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm gonna take a chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much. I can at least tell you she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just happened to come here today. The weird part is the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope it's the last thing you lose, I guess. I don't know. I lost signal. I lost hope a long time ago first, though. He's telling the truth. Say might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. Surely she did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. On the rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. Serve. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Va11-Ha11a? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank thing all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the... But I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, last thing I'm worried about with Sei is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle, she has no problem getting people on her side. On the off chance she has to defend herself, well, once saw her take care of a war bot gone haywire by herself. She didn't need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and... Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot all about that. Sei's not invincible. She knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Va11-Ha11a? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay, then I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. My dude picked one of the most expensive drinks on the menu. Here. Oh, and he did it intentionally. What a douchebag. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Wee woo, wee woo. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Sade's situation. Don't forget to let Spike his drink. I'm not an irresponsible bartender. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. That's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks, this place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that would be all, Dana. Quite a mess situation with, Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with the Va11-Ha11a. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. Didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss, and she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone. Wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? Finally hung up. Oh, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. We arrived yet again, oh god, at the majestic hall of heroes. Calm until now. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing your society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. You're all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. I'm just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. But, I was jogging. Dressed like that? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Something fake, What do you mean by something fake? I have no idea what to make this do. Okay, I'm gonna give him just gonna make him pay for this. I don't know what to do. Here. Why is this fake? It's not a blast from a planet, it's just a drink. Interesting, very interesting. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of the curator at the Steampunk Museum. Of course the Cyberpunk game would have a Steampunk Museum. Because, you know, you gotta have your genres conflict. Really, what do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me stop touching the exhibits. You're going to break them. The nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owners realize that too? Yeah. But he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Nothing named Pier. Guess we go through and see if there's anything in the descriptions. I'll get this about as pure as it can get. It's just everything thrown in one. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hmm? Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No. We have not met ever. At all. That's an interesting reaction. Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks, huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. You scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yup, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two have actually met before. Yeah, you could say that. What? What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What are you talking about to Brian? Well, we're mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. Talked about what we're gonna do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to, explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Oh. He's also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? Part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I ever say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Awesome. I guess that worked because I got the flawless. I didn't get flawless the last time I worked. Buying a shoulder massager. Right. I was looking at that one anyways last time. I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. It's a bit late and I'm a bit sleepy. So I'm gonna go ahead and save, and you all have a wonderful evening. And I will see you on the flip side. Have a good night, kids. Be safe and be well. Bye.